Yo, what's happening? What's happening? This is your boy Deveron D. Dennis, and we are back for another episode of Talk That Talk. I think we on like episode 7, 6, 7, 1 or 2. Somewhere in there. What's happening with y'all, man? Be honest with you, I'm fucking tired. I'm exhausted this week. Okay, went to Memphis. I think Thursday, Friday. Had a couple shows out there. They were great. Shout out to my boy Will. Thanks for inviting me to Drafts and Laughs, man. Dirty Movies. It was a great time. If you're ever in Memphis, go check out his shows. Will always puts on a great show. Let's see. We stayed at his house. I did a podcast up there. It's called the Dr. Huckle Podcast. My episode will be out in a couple of weeks. Of course, I gave our show, Talk That Talk, a shout out. You know what I'm saying? On that podcast, he's like a PhD person, and he's super smart, right? Like super smart. And he what he does is he invites different people to come on to see if they can break down how smart he really is. Like he'll say some shit and then he'll see if we actually caught the shit that he said. It was a good time though, because he had 2 comedians on this time. He doesn't always have comedians on. It ranges from different shit. But yo, man, it was a great time out in Memphis, man. Let's see. What else? Just been working, man. Working. I'm prepping for an audition right now. That's why I said I'm like extremely tired. I am prepping for an audition I got on Thursday. We talk more about that later. But enough of what I've been doing, man. Let's go and jump into this week's episode. Introducing a new segment called I See You, Player. With this segment right here, what we're going to do is we're going to give a shout out to black things or black people that are doing great things in the community or just great things for black people, right? So, with that being said, this week in I See You, Player, I gotta give the shout out to Black Panther, man. Black Panther is currently the number 3 highest grossing film in U.S. history, all right? Like, it just beat Titanic. Not only did the boat go down, we took down a worker too. Yeah, that's how we doing it right now. Black people forever. Wakanda forever. If you haven't seen the movie, bro, go see it. Go see it and then get it when it comes out on Blu-ray, man. Go do that for the culture, all right? Let's see. What else is happening? Oh, yeah, by the way, Black Panther is also, it's just, Saudi Arabia just said, you know what? We're going to open up the theaters just for Black Panther. They ain't had a movie playing like 35 years. Black Panther was the movie where they were just like, you know what? The people need to see this. I just thought that I'd tell y'all that too. Now, with that being said, let's get into pop culture news and things that's just been happening in America, the world, however you want to call it, right? Now, with that being said, Starbucks. What's going on, bro? What you doing, Starbucks? What? How? Like, I want to understand, how did we get here? How did we get here, okay? It's bad enough y'all charging me to get coffee. But now, for those of you who don't know, before I go off on my tirade, for those of you who don't know, sometime last week, it was last week, right? Sometime last week, Starbucks had a couple of African-American gentlemen, well, actually, I don't like using that word, African-American, a couple of black gentlemen come in, and they sat down, you know, like a lot of people do. They sat down, they were waiting on a friend, and they were asked to leave, and they was like, nah, we're going to order something when our friend come. We just waiting on somebody to get here right now. So, since they refused to leave, they weren't? They just called the police? I thought they said so they weren't asked to leave. They just called the police on them. So, a couple of black people were sitting down in Starbucks, and they just called the police on somebody. They just called the police on these people because they were sitting down in Starbucks. Let's just be real. Whenever you somewhere and you waiting on somebody, you're going to find somewhere to go sit. I've never been in anybody's establishment where they was like, yo, bro, you can't wait here. Like, never. I've had people tell me I can't use the restroom unless I buy something. But to tell me that you can't sit down? Like, what kind of shit is that? So, they called the police. When the police get there, apparently the man that they was waiting for, he pulls up too, and he was confused, like, luckily for them, he was a white man. And he was like, yo, bro, what the fuck are y'all doing? What did they do? Why y'all arresting them? And they didn't have like a real answer, but apparently the police had to arrest them. They were just following proper protocol. They had to arrest them. They didn't want to arrest them, but they was just like, you know what? If they causing a disturbance, they got to go. Because I guess the manager pressed charges on them or whatever, right? So, now black people are saying we're going to boycott Starbucks. And initially, I wasn't with that wave. Initially because I was like, you know what? Starbucks normally has spectacular customer service. Like, I think there was just a one-off thing. Starbucks not gonna be like, it's not gonna keep happening time and time again. But I was wrong. Universe was like, nah, D, let me show you something. So I got up this morning, check Twitter, and one of the first things I saw was some dudes went into Starbucks and they were trying to use the restroom, and they were told no. They couldn't get, I think Starbucks is one of them stores where like, they got like a code to get into the bathroom. So in order to use it, they got to give you the code. But since those people weren't buying anything, they were told no. Like I said, this has happened to me before. But however, at that exact same establishment, white man said, I need to use the restroom. He ain't buy shit. He got into the bathroom. I don't know how else to call this, but racism. That's I don't really know how else to put it. So now, will I buy anything from Starbucks? Nah. But I ain't gonna sit here and act like I'm about to start a movement like I was just going to Starbucks every day. I'm broke. I can't afford y'all shit, no way. Now, when I get the money, I know to take my money elsewhere. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, okay? Apparently, the manager that did it to the black gentleman, he's been fired. I just read that. And now the Starbucks CEO want to have a sit down with the people, with the fellas to talk about like what happened. And hopefully offer them some money. I ain't gonna lie to you. You ain't offering no money. I don't really want no sit down, bro. Keep your apology. I want some money. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I want some money. I don't want no gift cards. I don't want no free coffee. I don't want none of that. I want some money. I don't want no beans, nothing. No cups, none of that shit. Give me some money, okay? No sweaters, none of it. All right? Cool. I'm just making sure that we on the same page here when I say I don't want none of your paraphernalia. I don't want the shit. I want some money, okay? For stress. What they call it when they... Yes, emotional distress, okay? I'm a black man. Every time I see the police, I am scared as shit, okay? I have been through some shit, okay? You know how this is going to affect me. I want some money, okay? You going to pay for these therapy sessions on top of other shit, all right? That's what I want. Fuck your paraphernalia, okay? Thank you. Now, enough of my rant about white people and their racism. Let's talk about how black people just took over to Coachella this weekend. Like, yeah. Coachella was a black... Even though most of the audience was white... Coachella was a black event this weekend. Like, by the way, I thought this fella's name was Anime. It's Amine? Is that how you say it? I think I've been knowing him for like 2 years. For the last 2 years, I've been calling this fella Anime. Nobody told me shit. Now, I've been walking around here looking dumb for calling this man Anime, right? I'm sorry, bro. Amine. However, I respect your stance that you took when you got up on that stage and you said, yo, if you a white, do not say the word nigga, because that ain't for you, okay? Y'all got y'all shit. Whatever, do not say nigga. So my nigga, I respect you for that shit. You're gonna keep it a buck with you. What else was a black event that went down at Coachella? Cardi B. When I tell you that Cardi B is my type of ratchet, Jesus Christ. Man, Cardi B, like what, 6 months pregnant right now? She like 6 months pregnant. Not only did she get up there on that stage and she performed, 6 months pregnant. That's not ratchet activity. We seen Beyonce do that. That's not ratchet. No. Cardi B said, fuck that, I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna twerk and I'm gonna show y'all that a pregnant woman can also shake that ass. And goddamn it, she about to get married, so I try to respect people that's like in those type of relationships. And plus, I'm in a relationship, so I don't want no trouble. All I'm saying is, if I wasn't and if she wasn't, I'd be listening for Cardi B. That's all I'm saying. That type of ratchet, and I don't even like the way she talk. I can't stand when she open the mouth, but we get by it some way, somehow. I really just don't, man, I love that type of ratchet shit, man. I just don't know what to say. Let's see, what else? Oh, the blackest thing that happened at Coachella this weekend was Queen B, King B, however y'all want to call it. I'm gonna call her Queen because you know most kings are male. Actually, all kings are male. I've never met a female king, but I'm gonna call her Queen B. Queen B took over Coachella, right? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I didn't see it because it was 2 hours long. That is a movie. I ain't had the time. I told you at the beginning of the podcast how much shit I had been doing last week, and I was just tired yesterday. I just not yesterday and Saturday. I just didn't give a fuck. So, however, I regret not seeing it with the rest of Twitter. Because when I tell you that Twitter was lit talking about Beyonce, I'm just gonna tell you about some of the shit, some of the clips that I've seen. Right. So, one clip she came out looking like an Egyptian god, like. I wish I could name one of the goddesses from Egypt. I'm about to say Egyptian, but from Egypt, man, like the black thing that she had on with the black hat thing. That shit there. That was amazing, right? Just the way she looked. I'm just talking about purely aesthetic. That was amazing, right? Now, on top of that, she came out and she performed her ass off, okay? I seen some motherfuckers up there stepping, and I was like, where the fuck? I didn't think that they could, okay, it's Beyonce, I guess they let her do whatever she wanted to do. Like, I seen motherfuckers stepping like they was at a step show, okay? Then they had like a whole probate. They had a whole goddamn probate go on. Like a whole probate. They had Michelle Williams, Christian ass up there sea-walking, bro. What is happening right now? I'm trying to tell y'all, Beyonce came for everybody, Nick, right? Everybody. Then she brought my uncle out. I read that my uncle was just, he getting old, man. I read that he couldn't keep up. And I'm sorry, Jay. I love you, man, but they told me you couldn't keep up. I got to watch it for myself. But they told me that you was trying, but it's just, them young fellas had just too much pep in the step for you. I guess it was just too much for you, Unc. I'm sorry that it went down that way. She brought out all the Destiny's Child, as you could tell by me saying Michelle. She brought out her sister, too, right? She brought out her sister. Solange came out. Kelly came out as well. Let's see. What else happened there? They sung Lift Every Voice and Sing, confused the hell out of all the white people that were out there. Like, that was nice. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't fuck with the song Lift Every Voice and Sing. I just find it a boring song. I understand the cultural significance. I understand why it's important. However, I just don't like the song. Trust me, I understand that y'all gonna try to revoke my black card for this. I don't really give a fuck. It's a boring song. I'm gonna ask you this. When was the last time that you listened to Lift Every Voice and Sing? All right? As a matter of fact, do you have it on your iPod? Do you know all the words to it? Don't judge me, goddammit. I'm trying to keep it a book with y'all here on this podcast, okay? Again, I understand the cultural significance of that song. However, I find it to be a boring song. Kind of like the national anthem. I don't fuck with that song either. They both are boring. Fuck it. I respect Lift Every Voice and Sing more than I do the national anthem, though. That's a story for another day. What else did Beyonce do? She came out with Destiny's Child. She had Jay-Z out there. She had Solange out there. She had the Step Show. Oh, she performed all of her hits. Every hit song that she had, she performed. Apparently, white people were like confused. They didn't understand like a lot of shit that was going on. But I can understand why. Oh, I heard she had a battle of the bands out there too. Like, did she like have like bands playing and shit? Like she had a band. Like not like I like an orchestra band. I'm talking about HBCU band. Like, she had one of them motherfuckers out there. Like, she's the first black woman to headline. Again, like, oh, shit, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I got some research to do when we get through with this episode, right? Because somebody said some shit and it kind of touched my heart a little bit. Somebody said that Beyonce is a better live performer than Michael Joseph Jackson. Now, this is hard for me, but I'm also a real objective person. Beyonce is the closest thing to Michael Jackson I've ever seen. Is the closest. But now they are saying that they have topped Michael Joseph Jackson. And that is it. For those of you who don't know, Michael Joseph Jackson is the reason why I picked up a microphone in the first place, okay? I started off singing, /dancing, /rapping. Then after I found out I couldn't do any of those things that well, I found stand-up comedy, right? So, again, Michael Joseph Jackson has done a lot for me, okay? Remember the day that he died? He died June 25th, 2009, and he was born on August 29th. I don't remember what year, but he was born exactly one day after me. My birthday is August 28th. His is August 29th. Michael Joseph Jackson means so much to me. But however, as an objective person, I'm going to have to go look and see, because again, when it comes to performance, ain't too many people fucking with Beyonce. As a matter of fact, let me rephrase that. Ain't nobody fucking with Beyonce. Now, I used to say ain't nobody fucking with Mike, but she might have him. Now, I'm not talking about musical catalog. Her musical catalog doesn't do nowhere near as much for me as Michael Jackson's musical catalog. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about strictly performance live. That's it. I'm not talking about music videos, none of the other shit. I'm talking about live in front of an audience doing her damn thing. I'm gonna have to go see it. I'm gonna have to go see. It's gonna break my heart if she